Special Counsel Jack Smith filed a motion on Friday to vacate all deadlines in the 2020 election interference case against President-elect Trump in Washington, D.C. This move was widely expected, but did not fully drop the case. Smith's filing was anticipated following Trump's election to a second term, in line with the Department of Justice's policy against charging a sitting president with federal crimes. Though the case has not officially been dropped, it seems to be heading in that direction. Smith stated that his team will provide an updated report on its official status on December 2nd. This news likely relieves Trump, who previously promised to fire Smith within 2 seconds if re-elected, potentially ending a year-long legal battle.
We got immunity at the Supreme Court. It's so easy. I would fire him within 2 seconds.
In 2022, Attorney General Merrick Garland appointed Smith to conduct an investigation into 2 significant matters.
Today, I signed an order appointing Jack Smith to serve as special counsel. The order authorizes him to continue the ongoing investigation into both of the matters that I have just described and to prosecute any federal crimes that may arise from those investigations. Today, to announce the appointment of a special counsel in connection with 2 ongoing criminal investigations that have received significant public attention. The first, as described in court filings in the District of Columbia, is the investigation into whether any person or entity unlawfully interfered with the transfer of power following the 2020 presidential election or the certification of the Electoral College vote held on or about January 6, 2021. The second is the ongoing investigation involving classified documents and other presidential records, as well as the possible obstruction of that investigation, referenced and described in court filings in a pending matter in the Southern District of Florida.
Reports earlier this week indicated that the Department of Justice has been moving to wind down federal criminal cases against Trump in Washington, D.C. and Florida. This follows an Office of Legal Counsel memo stating that charging a sitting president would violate department policy and the separation of powers. Smith had earlier indicted Trump in D.C. on charges related to alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election results.
Today, an indictment was unsealed, charging Donald J. Trump with conspiring to defraud the United States, conspiring to disenfranchise voters, and conspiring and attempting to obstruct an official proceeding. The indictment was issued by a grand jury of citizens here in the District of Columbia, and it sets forth the crimes charged in detail. I encourage everyone to read it in full. The attack on our nation's capital on January 6, 2021, was an unprecedented assault on the seat of American democracy.
Trump still faces state cases in Georgia and New York. This week, Barr stated that local prosecutors and judges should move on from the spectacle of prosecuting the president-elect. Next week, the judge presiding over the New York case is expected to announce whether to proceed with felony proceedings against Trump in the months before his inauguration or apply claims of presidential immunity as expanded by the Supreme Court earlier this year.